So this is the first part of my physical medium pickup. So the first thing is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, 25th anniversary Blu-ray release. Great movie. It kind of has like a Looney Tunes vibe, but it's a really fun movie. Great cast, and it's one of those movies I highly recommend go check out. And it's the 25th anniversary listed on Blu-ray, so it does come with a couple of special features. But just a fantastic movie I highly recommend. So you got DVD and Blu-ray there. But yeah, it comes with a good amount of special features. Next movie, Fight Club on Blu-ray. Great Edward Norton and Brad Pitt movie. They're both fantastic in this movie. One of my favorite David Fincher movies. It does come in content by him and a couple of other special features. But this is not a movie I highly recommend you go check out. It's a trippy movie, but in a really good way. Next thing is Abigail in 4K. I had this on Blu-ray, but I figured upgrade to 4K. But just one of my favorite vampire movies, one of the best movies that came out the year it came out, and great cast of characters. They're all like fun, different characters. That's the front. That's the back. It does come with some bonus features. So you have the Blu-ray and 4K. Highly recommend vampire movie. To me, it's one of the best like recent vampire modern movies. Next then is Drag Me to Hell. Love the artwork on the steelbook. One of my favorite Sam Raimi movies. Like it's just a really fun horror movie. It has like a Sam Raimi vibe when it comes to like it can be a little over the top, but in a great way for me personally. It's an extremely entertaining horror movie. And I just like I said, I love the artwork on the front cover of the steelbook. So you have the 4K, Blu-ray, special features, but great horror movie. If you haven't seen Drag Me to Hell, highly recommend go check it out. Especially if you're a Sam Raimi fan. Next thing I got was A League of Their Own on 4K. Great movie, great cast. Tom Hanks, fantastic in it. You know, Gina Davis, fantastic in it. Like they're all great in this cast-wise. To me, it's one of my favorite sports movies. Highly recommend go see A League of Their Own if you haven't seen it. So you got the Blu-ray and 4K. Next then is My Cousin Vinny. One of my favorite courtroom movies. Like it's really funny at times that I love, and the whole cast is great in it. You have Ralph Macchio from Karate Kid. You have Joe Pastel, he's great in this as Vinny. And Marissa Tomei, who plays Benny's girlfriend in this. I think she's great in this too. She played Aunt May in the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. It's been a couple times, but I love her character in this. She's just her and Joe Pastel. They have just great chemistry in this movie. But yeah, you have like just a great cast. It's a really funny courtroom movie, and it's a great story, great characters. It's a movie I highly recommend go check out. That's the Blu-ray. And then you have Forrest Gump. Great movie. Tom Hanks is great in this. Just he gives just a great performance. A very likable character that you really fall in love with, and just it's a great movie. I love the fact that in Tropic Thunder they actually referenced this movie, which I thought was really cool. But just a fantastic movie. So it's just simple Blu-ray disc. But just a great movie I highly recommend. It does come with a lot of bonus features. Over 3 hours of bonus features, which I love. But just, if you haven't seen Forrest Gump, go check out the movie if you haven't seen it. And that's I picked up Sonic 3. And this is the only Sonic movie that I love. I felt like this was a Sonic movie that I was waiting for. Which is make it about Sonic and his supporting characters. And just, I don't have a problem with human characters, but this was a Sonic movie that felt like it actually was about Sonic and his team and Dr. Eggman. And I think, to me, I'm going to say something that's probably controversial. I didn't really like Jim Carrey in the first two Sonic movies. I'm a Jim Carrey fan, but those first two movies just felt like it was him playing himself. I felt like in this movie, his character felt more grounded with the story with his grandfather, where it added, I don't know, emotional level to his character that way he felt more human and relatable to me in this movie. In the first two movies, it's just Jim Carrey. It feels like he stole Jim Carrey in his first two movies. And sometimes that doesn't always that can sometimes not work for me. Like, like Jim Carrey as the Riddler in Batman Forever. That was an example. Also, just Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, where sometimes I'm like, okay, just take it down a little bit. This felt like it had the perfect amount of like Jim Carrey's personality while actually feeling like he's playing a character this time. So, just a great movie. Shadow, I love Shadow in this movie. I thought Keanu Reeves nailed the voice. Like, to me, Shadow is my favorite character in the Sonic games, so that was the reason why I was excited for this, and I cannot wait for Sonic 4. And I do really love the steelbook with Sonic on the front. You have Tails and Knuckles on the back. I did really want to get that Shadow one, but I believe that's like Amazon exclusive online. It's like one you can't find in stores, but I will, like the Shadow one is one I really wanted, but I saw this at Barnes and Nobles. I figured, I'll pick it up. Like, this is the one Sonic movie I would go back and watch again and again and want to own. So you got the 4K Blu Ray, but it's a nice looking steelbook with Sonic, and the colors look really great. But yeah, great movie. Best Sonic movie out of the three so far for me personally. The next thing I picked up is Pumpkinhead the Steelbook. One of my favorite horror movies. I don't think I saw any of the sequels, but this is like one of those horror movies that I love, and I always love the design of Pumpkinhead. Like, I even have a figure of Pumpkinhead on my like little desk behind me in the back there. And I always thought the Pumpkinhead and like design was creepy. I love the lore of Pumpkinhead in this movie. It's just one of those horror movies that I love personally a lot. And I love the steelbook. I really love the look of the steelbook with the colors and Pumpkinhead's face there. So just, the artwork, Blu-ray 4K. To me, a great horror movie for me at least. This is to me a classic horror movie that I recommend you check out if you haven't seen Pumpkinhead. The next thing I picked up is Return of the Living Dead, one of my favorite zombie movies. It's a really fun movie, with really fun characters, and to me, one of the best zombie movies. I love the artwork on this. Like, you have that scene with this zombie in the movie on the table. It's like half of a body, and I love the artwork. So you have Blu-ray 4K, specifications, but I just love how, like, the back of this, like, go on the table, like the scene in the movie. I just love that artwork. Like, to me, it's probably one of my favorite looking steelbooks that I have, because I just think the artwork looks really cool. And it's just a classic zombie movie. Like, if you haven't seen Return of the Living Dead, go check it out. Like, to me, it's one of the best zombie movies made, in my opinion. But great, great movie. So that's the end of part 1, and I will see you movie fans in part 2 for the rest of my physical mediums that I picked up.